Trump allies, his billionaire buddies. And this is, I mean, most of Trump's campaign is now being bankrolled by billionaires. Most of Kamala Harris's campaign is being bankrolled by people like you and me. And I mean, seriously, you can look these numbers up. Key right-wing, this is Peter Stone writing over at The Guardian. Key right-wing legal groups with ties to Donald Trump and his allies have banked millions of dollars from conservative foundations and filed multiple lawsuits challenging voting rules in swing states. They also warn that the groups appear to be laying the groundwork for a concerted challenge to the result of this November's election if Trump is defeated by Kamala Harris. Larry Noble, a former general counsel at the Federal Election Commission, lawyer for the FEC, he said, it seems clear that the lawsuits these right-wing groups are bringing, attacking the integrity of the voting rolls, the methods of voting, and how the ballots are counted, are an attempt to make it harder for people to vote, disenfranchise and intimidate legitimate voters, and create confusion. He said, at the same time, they also appear to be laying the groundwork to challenge the results of the election after November 5th if Trump loses. David Becker, who runs the nonpartisan nonprofit Center for Election Innovation and Research, he says, we're seeing much more litigation from Trump allies this election cycle targeted at swing states, which appears to lack evidence. In other words, these are just harassment suits and things. In Michigan, where the Public Interest Legal Foundation filed, this is a right-wing group, filed a lawsuit alleging voter rolls are bloated with the names of dead people and wanting to clean them up. PILF, this is the right-wing group, received about $3 million from the two Bradley foundations in the years 2017 to 2022. It is chaired by ex-Trump lawyer Cleta Mitchell, a board member of the Lynd and Harry Bradley Foundation. Mitchell was on Trump's infamous call with Brad Raffensperger, where he said, just find me 11,000 votes. Remember that? In Arizona, America First Legal, which is run by Trump's hard-right ex-immigration advisor, Stephen Miller, the guy who delights in tearing children from their mother's arms, has sued to compel counties to probe some 44,000 voters who were registered without providing proof of citizenship. So they're trying to knock 44,000 people off the voting rolls in Arizona. We'll see how that works out. But serious stuff. I mean, these guys are playing hardball. The right-wing billionaires are very, very concerned. They want an oligarchy. They want a country where they don't have to pay taxes. They don't have to, support the common good or the general welfare. They can have, their giant rocket ships and blast themselves into outer space. They can be richer than any human being in the history of the planet. We now have 3 men right now in the United States who own more wealth than the bottom half of America. We have, about 20 men who own more wealth than the bottom half of the world. That's, that's the situation that Reaganomics has brought us. And these guys want to keep it that way. They are just, hell-bent for leather to keep it that way.